You're watching Monterey City's Choice. For news, weather, and live local sports. Wyln, we're your local network.
Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight on this Friday night, everyone. I'm Gary Perna. Hazleton police responded to a fight on West Chapel and South Church Streets Thursday night. The fight broke out when a 23-year-old male resident was sitting on a quad in a wooded area around 100 block of South Church Street when he was confronted by 4 unknown people. They accused the male victim of stealing the quad, claiming it was theirs. A physical altercation occurred between the male victim and Daniel Carabello. Now, Maximo Calistano brandished a firearm and directed it at the male victim. Castellello has been charged with simple assault, disorderly conduct, and terroristic threats. He was sent to the Luzerne County Prison for an overnight arraignment. The investigation into this incident in Hazleton is continuing. West Hazleton police say they will charge a man who allegedly ran a stop sign and struck a school bus transporting Hazleton area school district students Thursday afternoon. West Hazleton police say they are continuing their investigation and have not released the man's identification as of yet, who did not stop at the stop sign at the intersection of Webster Avenue and South Broad Street around 3:30 yesterday. The man's vehicle hit the bus on its passenger side near the doors. The driver complained of neck pain. Police say he will be cited for driving without a valid license and for not stopping at the sign. No students were injured, nor was the bus driver. The bus was carrying West Hazleton Middle School students and Hazleton area high school students. Police are out searching for Sean Christie once again, this time in Klein Township Thursday night. It was Wednesday night when a worker at the Skipper Dippers restaurant around 309 in Rush Township told authorities that he was near the dumpster that evening and then took off back into the woods. Officials scoured the area, both in Rush and Klein Township Wednesday and Thursday night, but have come up with nothing. The McAdoo man has been sought by local, state, and federal law enforcement officials since June after he threatened President Donald Trump and other elected officials. Accused murderer Keith Williams of Fairmont Township is on trial for the murder of 40-year-old Bronk Ernest after a January 2017 fight inside Williams' home. Williams took the stand Thursday afternoon, claiming Ernest moved towards him before allegedly shooting him. Both men playfully fired a shotgun outside Williams' home before the alleged murder. Williams' former girlfriend and a witness in this case claimed that Williams and Ernest were pretend fighting before Ernest turned violent. She testified on Wednesday claiming Ernest was sitting on the couch at the time Williams allegedly shot him in the chest. The ADA in the case cross-examination revealed that Williams stuck to his story, claiming he had no choice but to allegedly shoot Ernest. The jury got this case this afternoon in Luzerne County Courthouse. A Kingston man who was arrested back in February on multiple charges was indicted by a federal grand jury this July. The 34-year-old Rodney Williams allegedly sold a mixture of fentanyl and heroin to a person who later died using the drug. Police searched his home in February and found him to be in possession of firearms, 3 of which were stolen: heroin, cocaine, crack, and marijuana. He was indicted on the firearms and drug charges, including drug distribution resulting in death. He remains locked up at the Luzerne County Prison. That federal indictment came down just today. Today, Bishop Joseph Bambara released a statement on what's next for Bishop Emeritus James Timlin and his role in the diocese. In the letter, Bishop Bambara said he took an unprecedented step in asking the Independent Review Board of the Diocese of Scranton to review how Bishop James Timlin handled the allegations and his role in the cases prior to the Dallas Charter in 2002. The board is comprised of 3 laypersons, a religious sister, and a religious priest. The bishop said the board is a confidential body and was put in place to advise the bishop on the assessment of allegations of abuse. Bishop Bambera said he's decided to permanently restrict Bishop Timlin from representing the Diocese of Scranton at all public events and any other events in the church. The bishop went on to say, quote, "This is the fullest extent of my authority permits me to act relevant to another bishop. I have although also referred this matter to the Vatican Congregation of Bishops, which has jurisdiction over additional aspects of Bishop Timlin's ministry." Bambera said this was not a decision that he took lightly. Again, Bishop Timlin will no longer represent the Diocese of Scranton as per Bishop Bambera. The city of Wilkes-Barre was denied its request to become a distressed city. City leaders say they were surprised by DCED's decision. Administrators say the revenue has remained stagnant while expenses continue to increase. That's why the city decided to file for Act 47. Act 47 program is designed to help communities shore up their finances within 5 years, among other things. Wilkes-Barre began to pursue Act 47 status in June. Wilkes-Barre officials said they will now have to work with state officials to decide other options for its money problems. Earlier this year, Hazleton entered in Act 47. The Wilkes-Barre Area School District is working with the State Department of Environmental Protection to build a new school in Plains Township. That's right, they're working with DEP. The district plans to buy 8 acres of land from Pegnotti Enterprises in October. The school board is still feeling resistance from a group of parents and teachers and students. Those protesters marched to the administration building prior to their meeting last night for Myers High School. The new school will feature 120 classrooms. The district plans on making the new school safe from lingering mine-related chemicals. That's why they're working with DCED. The consolidated school will merge GAR, Coughlin, and Meyer High Schools into one and could be open by 2022. Coming up on WYLN News, a long-awaited road project is completed. Plus, we're saying goodbye to summer. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast here in WYLN News. Cloudy for tomorrow, a high of 72, not as humid. Thursday, we could see some thunder showers move into the area, high of 78. And it looks like those thunder showers will be sticking around all week as we start September. Stay with us.
FunandLC.com is the official source to all the great things to do here and near Luzerne County. Visit our brand new website to find your fun in any PA. And be sure to check out our Facebook and Instagram pages for weekly listings of the top things to do in our area, along with free giveaways to the area's best events. Download any of our annual guides that will provide you with information on local events, outdoor recreation, arts and entertainment, and family fun and activities. Go to funandlc.com today to start finding your fun in Luzerne County.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Fast, consistent internet speeds, TV your way, and reliable phone service. All from the one provider who also lives here. Service Electric Cablevision. Connect with us.
It's hard to believe, but summer's almost over. I know. Labor Day falls a little earlier this year than usual, and WYLN's Julia Wiegand has some advice that PennDOT has given for this upcoming Labor Day weekend.
It's Labor Day weekend, and people are squeezing in last-minute vacations and heading back to school. PennDOT wants drivers to remember to avoid drinking and driving at all costs, as well as take their time getting to where they need to go.
And one thing we do have is a coffee breaks at our local rest areas and welcome centers. So we're out there again at the holiday. Local organizations are providing free coffee and to help the organizations raise some funds. So they'll be at our rest areas throughout the state and out through the welcome centers.
The amount of rainfall lately is something to be aware of as well, especially when summer leaves start to fall.
A lot of people don't know this, but if you have your wipers on, you have to have your headlights on. That's another tip. Another tip is if the road is flooded, do not drive through an area. Do not take the chance, because emergency management has to come out and help rescue you, so you're putting their life in danger, and you also could be fined for going through a flooded area.
PennDOT says to be on the lookout for aggressive driving, which police are cracking down on. Avoid texting and distracted driving, wear seatbelts, and follow the rules of the road. Stay safe. Have a lax Labor Day weekend. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Thanks, Julia. A Scranton native and a longtime serving U.S. State District judge has passed away. Judge William Nelson had a 67-year-long career in law. He was appointed by President John F. Kennedy to the Middle District of Pennsylvania bench in 1962 and served 2 years as a Lackawanna County Court of Common Pleas judge. He was the longest-serving U.S. District judge and the longest-serving federal judge in a single court appointment. He was married to his wife, Jean, for 70 years, had 10 children, 30 grandchildren, and 26 great-grandchildren. Judge William Nelson was 95 years old. Luzerne County Treasurer's Office has mailed the majority of September's supplemental county, municipal, and school real estate tax bills to property owners. The bills represent assessment activity completed in 2017 and 2018 after the regular county, municipal, and school tax bills were issued. Common reasons for the supplemental tax bills include new construction, additional improvements, and combining properties. The bills are due to the tax collectors by December 31st, and for those who pay before October 31st, they will receive a discount. According to information from the county, 585 county, municipal, and 521 school tax bills were issued by Luzerne County. Part of the South Valley Parkway Road construction project has been completed ahead of schedule. Drivers traveling from Wilkes-Barre now can get to Kosciuszko Street on the Parkway. The newest section of the construction project opened today to motorists. The $89 million project will connect the highway to nearly 2,000 acres of land for potential development in Hanover Township. Senator John Udicek stated that the South Valley communities are already seeing a quick return on their investment with the creation of thousands of jobs. The final stage of the project will begin in the spring of 2019. The Shenandoah Valley School Board approved a 5-year contract during its Wednesday night board meeting. The contract includes salary increases and health care deductibles for district teachers. The agreement was approved by the school board with a vote of 5-0 and the Shenandoah Valley Teachers Union Association with a vote of 75-3. The contract is set to run from September 1st in 2018 until August 21st, 2023. Coming up on Trenton's News Choice, we are learning about a wonderful community event that's going on this weekend in Community and You. Plus, your weekend review with our very own Julie Stefanovich. But first, let's take a look at today's midday winning lottery numbers. Good luck if you played, everyone. Stay with us.
A 5-year-old girl raped by an illegal given sanctuary in Philadelphia. Matt Cartwright supports sanctuary cities and voted to give illegals amnesty. Cartwright's part of the radical left, like Philadelphia's mayor, who celebrates
a sanctuary city.
A 5-year-old girl. She will never be the same. Matt Cartwright is a disgrace.
I'm John Schrin, and I approve this message. John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Talk to State Farm agent Pete Kazalika today.
Welcome to Community and You here on Wyln, everyone. I'm Gary Perna, and today I'm very pleased to talk about a wonderful community event going on in the beautiful town of Nuremberg. We're having our annual celebration, and George and Gail are here to talk about what we can expect this weekend. Now, we do know that there could be some passing showers, but we're not going to let that get us down because we're going to have a great time this Labor Day weekend. So, George, I'm going to start with you. We were here last year, same time, talking about this event. I know you guys were so excited, and having it back again this year with a lot of festivities going on for everybody to take part in.
Absolutely. And I want to thank, first of all, Wyln for having us again this year and hopefully for many years to come. Actually, the preparation for the entire weekend started last year, you know, and we're starting already looking at our 20th anniversary coming up. So there's things that were already in the plan as we move forward. But let's talk about this year for a minute. It all kicks off on Saturday, where we have a small parade, and we have a Grand Marshal again. And that's Emma Balco.
Emma Balco, she's 96.
96. So we'll have a nice little parade with that, and we'll go over in our opening ceremonies at the park, at the monument, is going to be interesting too, because we have the color guard from Valley Vets that are going to come up and do the firing the gun, play taps.
Wonderful.
And I'll do a little tribute to our troops that I put together, our men and women in the armed services. And it works out really nice. But that's where we start with the program. Then from there, Gail, maybe you can tell us about
Now, I know, wasn't there a race including dogs last year?
Race,
Okay,
yes.
see, I remember.
That is one of my favorite events. And if you have a wiener dog out there, you can still sign up. You could sign up that day, actually, and that happens on at 1:30 on Sunday. So if anybody wants to come, you can just show up with your wiener dog, and every dog does get a little treat.
Wonderful. And so, and not just for the dogs.
No fee for that.
And there's no fee.
No fee.
But not just for the dogs. There's actually a lot to do for the humans as well.
Yeah.
So we got some great food and some entertainment as well.
Yes, we do. And we have a really wide variety of children's games that are at no cost, that are put on by the community. There's old-fashioned sack races, balloon toss. They actually have a balloon release also. There's a basketball shootout. And they're all provided at no cost. So you can check and look what days those events are happening.
And there's a lot going on. Of course, I also see we're having 2 bands and some fireworks as well.
Yeah, that's a highlight of one of the highlights of the whole program. But Saturday night will be Tommy Gunn's band that'll be playing, and some good country music and a little mix of everything. And then the 70s flashback crew comes in. They're awesome. Yes. They're absolutely awesome. They've been putting some new songs in their program, and not to discard the old ones, but or older ones that they had, but some new stuff. And they're awesome. Can't say enough about them. So, and there's no charge for that either. Yeah. Any of that. It's
so
all
everything's completely free to come out and take part in it. Well, except the.
Mind you. No, we've got one of the nice things that we've done from day one is there's no duplication. Somebody will have soup, somebody will have baked products, somebody will have the Lions Club, the Twin County Lions. They have water. There's plenty of it. the fire company, is it the fire company that has the pancakes?
So I know a lot of fire companies who are good at making potato pancakes.
Well, this is one of them for sure. Yeah, bring your palate, because your palate will certainly enjoy it.
So there's a lot going on. Of course, we have all the information up on your screen through this, and this will go on Saturday and Sunday in Nuremberg at the park. A lot going on. Fireworks will conclude on Sunday at 10. Okay, Sunday at 10. So it'll be a big fireworks display, and most of us don't have to get up and go to work Monday morning by having the nice holiday. I say most of us be able to do that. So a lot going on. You want to come out and take part. It looks like it's going to be a great weekend. So a lot going on. Again, Gail, am I missing anything you want to point out?
No, I don't think so. Like George was saying, the bands are great. They're at no cost. You sit in the field. You can even bring your own picnic, your own drinks if you don't want to purchase them there. And it's just a really nice community event in a beautiful setting.
Wonderful. And again, we encourage everyone to come out. So whether you live in the community or not, this is a great time to go ahead and see what some of your neighbors have to see, and some of their great events that they're having going on. And George, quickly, to you, anything that you want to point out that we may have missed?
Just bring your smiles.
Bring your smiles.
Or bring your frown. We'll turn it into a smile and it'll be a fun time. It's fun for the kids, the adults. There's plenty to do. A lot of good food, good entertainment, packaged all into 2 days, and it's just a fun time. Bring your smiles, folks.
All right. So not only bring your smiles, but bring your appetite as well. A lot of great food that will be had there as well.
Say one other thing. The poker run, for example, we didn't mention that. A lot of money goes back to a needy family, a needy youngster, and that's what we're doing again this year. We need some money, of course, to operate from year to year, but a lot of the money, like our 50-50 drawings, they give the money back. And we've had $400 and $500 50-50 winners. Wow. They'll take $300 maybe and give it back and give themselves a little bonus to stop and eat somewhere 2 days from the visit.
Yeah, especially.
But yeah, that's I wanted to mention that as well.
All right, so a lot going on. The information's been up on your screen. Take a stop by and enjoy some great food, some entertainment, and just have some fun this Labor Day weekend in Nuremberg. Thanks for joining us on Community and You, everyone. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Northeast Pennsylvania. Scenic beauty, close-knit communities. We're neighbors helping neighbors. Lehigh Valley Health Network is bringing you leading-edge cancer treatment that's close to home. Robotic surgery for quicker recoveries. World-class heart care and access to top specialists. All from Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton and our 15 community locations. Neighbors caring for Greater Hazleton and beyond. Lehigh Valley Health Network.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial, licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
Irely Chiropractic Offices, a great place to start feeling better since 1975. Doctors Tricia and Terrence Irely, adjusting lives for the better, one patient at a time for the last 43 years.
Students in the Hazleton Area School District headed back to school. The superintendent said the first day of classes went off without a hitch. Tuesday, fire crews in Schuylkill County were called out on a hot and muggy day to a house fire on South White Street in Shenandoah. As crews were responding, they reported smoke in the area and upgraded the fire to a working house fire. The chief called in a second alarm to the scene for manpower due to the heat of the day. Fire crews from Shenandoah, Mahanoy City, Frackville, and others were all on location. Wednesday, the city of Hazleton is starting to crack down on non-registered residential property owners. The Code Department sent out notices to owners of rental properties to remind them to register their properties. Thursday, a porch fire was reported in Freeland Wednesday night. Fire crews were dispatched to the 427 Adams Street home. Crews were able to stop the fire before it could spread to the rear residence. No one was harmed or displaced, and no damage was done to the interior of the house. Friday. A fight Thursday night landed one person in prison. Hazleton police were called to a fight at West Chapel and South Church Streets. Police arrested Maximo Castillo and charged him with simple assault, terroristic threats, and disorderly conduct. This has been your Week in Review of WYLN.
Tonight, the WYLN Sports crew is gearing up to bring you tonight's Game of the Week. You can join us for the Wyoming Valley West at Hazleton area game starting at 7 p.m. Before the game gets started, though, we do want to tell you that the Hazleton Challenger Little League team will be recognized for playing at the Little League World Series last weekend, so make sure you head out a little early to see that. So tonight, you can head out to the game and support our local teams, and if you can't make it out to the game, that's all right, we got you covered, starting at 7 p.m. right here, and only here, on WYLN TV. Next week, Fun Fest will be here, and we will be celebrating the event's 40th anniversary. Fun Fest has something for the entire family to enjoy, like that bouncy slide and so much more. Fun Fest is September 8th and 9th in downtown Hazleton. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Churz Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Churz Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Churz 570-454-7229.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
You're watching Monterey City's Choice. For news, weather, and live